because I've had some really weird dreams recently, I wanted to know if they have any meanings to them. So I'm going to give, I don't let you guys down on the podcast. You get it all here at the Gemma Collins podcast. I'm going to give a dream expert a call. His name is Ian Wallace, and his job is to literally figure out what your dreams mean. So guys, make a cup of tea, put your feet up, pop into your local cafe, tell the boss you've got an emergency and go and hide in the toilet and listen to my podcast, because I'm going to call Ian the dream expert.
The Gemma Collins podcast.
Hello?
Hi, Ian, it's Gemma Collins here.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, I am very, very delighted that you're able to speak with me today, because I've got to be honest, I didn't know dream experts existed. So I would love you to explain a few things to me if you're up for it.
Yeah, absolutely, Gemma.
I was just explaining that I've not had nightmares for a very long time. I've actually probably only ever had 2 nightmares in my life. I don't know what that means, but I just don't have them. Dreams, I'm a very light sleeper, and I do dream a lot. There has been times where I've gone through long periods without dreaming, and I've actually Googled it to find out what that meant, because that worried me. And sometimes if your mind apparently is overloaded or you've got a lot going on, you don't dream. But is that true or not?
No, that's not true, Gemma.
Oh, tell us, Ian, what does it mean if you don't dream?
So everyone dreams, Gemma. Absolutely everyone.
Right.
And the reason we do that, it's a fundamental brain neurological process for processing our emotions.
Right. One reoccurring dream that I have been having, and I have it a lot, is I'm on the bed and I start falling from the bed, and I'm falling at a rapid rate. And then I wake up and I go, and then I'm out the dream and I go back to sleep. So where am I falling to? Why am I falling? And why do I keep getting this reoccurring?
So it's a very common dream. It's the 7th most common dream from around the world. And there's a couple of things going on. So there's a physical thing, but there's also maybe a more spiritual, a more mental thing going on. That when we fall in waking life, we think that we are failing in some way.
Right. That's interesting. That's very, 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 very interesting. So, you know, like some people have romantic dreams.
Yes.
I don't really ever have them, to be honest. I've never dreamed that George Clooney rocks up on the horse and, you know, he's going to ask me to marry him and get rid of Amel, his partner. I just don't tend to have them. The odd time I've had weird dreams where, like, it's weird. Like, say, for instance, I'll go for dinner with my friends and their husbands, and I might come home and dream about them that night. Not in a weird way, but it's like I'm married to the husband. You know, I've had weird dreams before, then got up in the morning and thought, there's no way I'd be with so-and-so's husband. You know what I mean? So what happens when you have them sort of weird dreams?
So what happens in that, Gemma, is that the traditional way, the kind of old wives' tales, is the dreams happen to you, that you lie there in your bed like some sort of psychic receiver and all this stuff gets beamed in from the ether. That's complete nonsense.
Yeah.
The reality is that you actually happen to the dream, and you create everything that you experience in it, including all the people.
Right.
And the reason that you create people in the dream is because you are using those people to symbolise, to represent aspects of your own character that you are becoming more acquainted with.
Ooh.
So when you dream of, say, one of your friend's husbands, then you're not really dreaming about him at all. It might be that he's really confident, or he's really witty, or he's really good at managing things or putting people at ease.
Right. Oh, it's so interesting. Well, what I'm going to do, Ian, you're going to wish I never phoned you, because I'm going to start trying to make note of my dreams and start taking them down and see what they're saying. Do you know what, Ian? I can't thank you enough, because, you know, like all these things start happening and we never question it. And it's just so amazing that there's people like yourself that can clear all this confusion up. Ian, this isn't going to be the last time you're going to hear from me. I am going to start taking note of my dreams and be more aware of them. Oh,
going on.
hang on, Ian. My dog wants to come in. Frank, wait there 1 minute. Hang on, Frank. I'm coming. Frank's missed me. I've been on holiday, you see. What I wanted to dog stream.
All mammals dream, and you can see this in a dog. So when Frank's dreaming, his paws will be going like he's running,
Yeah.
sniffing the air.
That's it. Right, Frank's just trying to get on me here, Ian. So I'm going to say, oh, Frank. Frank, not there. Frank, sorry, he's just put his paw where he shouldn't have. Hang on a minute. Oh, Frank, no. Get Frank down. Basically, Ian, on that note, thank you very, very, very much. And thank you for being on my podcast. And thank you for educating me.
My pleasure, Gemma.
And I love your accent. I like the Scottish accent. Is it Glasgow?
It's slightly more cultured, Gemma. It's from around Edinburgh.
Oh, Edinburgh. What I'd give to see what was under them tartan skirts. Because they say, do they wear pants or not?
I think sometimes. It depends on the outside temperature, actually.
Right.
Cozy pair of drawers under there if it's a bit windy and drafty.
Right. Well, when I come to Edinburgh, Ian, maybe you can put the kilt on for me one day. Right, my dear, gotta go. Gotta press on with some issues, but thank you so much. So, can you believe it? Can you Adam and Eve it, what Ian was saying? It's just so interesting